Okay guys, make sure you have the orange sheet of notepaper in front of you that was located in the front of the room and you should have grabbed when you got in. You need to make sure you're following along and staying quiet. If you have a question, please ask the sub to rewind it. Today we are going to learn how to do box plots. So make sure it's on the side that says construct a box plot. Let's start by filling in the top. A box plot uses a number line to show the distribution of a set of data using the median, quartiles, and extreme values. This is also known as a box and whisker plot because you have a box with whiskers going from the side. And then sometimes you also have outliers, which are all the way over there. But let's actually take a look at an example to start us off with. So they usually start by giving you a set of data. With that data, you need to order the numbers from least to greatest. Then you're going to draw a number line. That's why they have a number line right here. And then you're going to find the mean, or the median, which is 25, the extremes, which that means the lowest number, and then the upper number, so you have 19 and 40, and then the first and third quartiles. So the quartile 1 is 22, quartile 3 is 34. And they got quartile 1 when you had the numbers in order from least to greatest. And then step 3 is actually drawing it on there. This line right here with the middle dot, that is the median. This is Q1, Q3, that's the lower extreme, and then the upper extreme. So now let's actually do one. Since that was the example, make sure that you can look back at the example and know what's going on. Our step 1, according to up here, is putting the numbers in order from least to greatest. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Make sure you use all of the numbers. So we're going to start off with 15, 15, 17, 18, 20, 20, 22, 25, 27, and then we have 2 30s. So that was step 1. Step 2, we're going to find the median, the extremes, and the first and third quartiles. Oh, I guess we forgot to draw a number line. So we're going to draw a number line down here. Based on those numbers, I'm going to start at 15 and count by 5. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, sorry guys, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's okay if your lines are not perfect. So we're going to start with the median, so let's count in. I got 20 to be my median. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 11 numbers. So that is our median. So I'm going to put a dot right up there. Our lower extreme is 15. Our upper extreme is 30. And now we need to find Q1 and Q3. So I'm looking for Q1, I'm looking from here to here. Q3, I'm looking from here to here. So we're going to look in the middle, which is 17 for Q1. So we're going to put a dot above 17. And the middle for Q3 is 27. So we're going to put a dot right above 27. We're going to start by drawing our box. The box has Q1 and Q3. Then for the median, you draw a line. Then we draw our whiskers out to our upper extreme. Sorry, my dot didn't line up very well there. So, right here, this is the median. There's a line that's always at the median. This is the lower extreme, which has a whisker onto the box. And that is the Q1. Over here, the upper extreme attaches to Q3. Make sure if you need the step to go back, please ask to rewind this. Okay, let's go to the back now. We're going to be interpreting box plots now. So our example 1 is over there. So it says half the drivers are driving faster than what speed? If we take a look at that, I'll put it up here so we don't have to flip back and forth. So it's half of the drivers are driving faster than what speed? Half is 25. So if we look, half of the 11 drivers were driving faster than 25 miles an hour. Because the median is 25, that's why it's 25 miles per hour. So that's how, because the median is 25, that's how we got the answer of 25, because the median is half. What does the box plot's length tell about the data? So if we look at this box plot, we can see from here to here, that's a shorter distance from these sides. So the length of the left half of the box is short. So when you're talking about things, tell me which side of the box is short. And then the speeds of the fastest half of cars are spread out. That's why there's a longer distance between the median to over here. Those are the faster cars. Their speeds are farther apart. I'm not going to be too picky. Don't you worry about that. We're also going to be using this chart to answer this next question. What percent were driving faster than 34 miles per hour? So let's take a minute to think about that. I want you to take just a second to think of what you think that could be. Okay, so when we look at percentages of box plots, we break them up into 25% because there are 4 parts. That's why there's a 25 from here to here, a 25 from here to here, a 25 from here to here, and a 25 from here to here. Though this may be longer than the rest, that means 25% of the data is in that part of the box plot. So what percent were driving faster than 34 miles an hour? So if we look at 34, 34 is right where this Q3 dot is. So from here all the way to the end, that is only 25%. That's why from here to here, that's 25%. So our answer is 25%. And I'll go over that a little bit more when I get back. We always break up the box plots into 25% sections because there are 4 spots. Remember that. And now actually let's go down and solve one. We don't have to draw the box plot. We just have to solve. So the number of games won in the American Football Conference in recent year is displayed below, right here in this box plot. We're going to find the median and the measures of variability. Then we're going to describe the data. So let's do this together. First, we're going to find the median. So let's write down median. Right here, this middle line where that dot is, that's always the median. It's halfway between 8 and 9, so that is 8.5. The next thing we're going to find is Q1. Right here is Q1 because that's always where that one is. It's halfway between 5 and 6, so it's 5.5. Then we're going to find Q3. So this is the lower extreme. This is Q1. That's the median. Here is Q3, right on 11. We're next going to take a look at we'll do IQR next. Remember, IQR is taking 11 minus 5.5. So your answer is 5.5. Then we're going to look at the range. That means we're going to take the largest number and subtract it from the smallest number. So we have 13 minus 1 equals 12. And then I also want to know outlier. There's no dot off by itself. Everything is connected, so there is none. So we answered the median and measures of variability. The only thing we have left is to describe the data, your guys' favorite part. But it's actually pretty easy. Let's look at the left side. So that's from the lower extreme to the median. Is that bigger in length or smaller than length in the second side? The left-hand side is bigger, so it's more, the data is more spread out. So on the left-hand side, the left-hand side's data is more spread out than the right hand. The right hand is concentrated because that means it's closer together. Concentrated means close together. That's why it's a smaller distance on that side. When it's spread out, it's a longer distance. Make sure if you have questions, you have it. You ask the sub to rewind the footage. I would like for you to go to page 883, and I want you to work on quietly by yourself number 1. The sub will give you some time, and then she'll start the screencast again, and I'll have the answer up for you. Okay guys, welcome back. I hope you were solving it quietly and you listened to the sub. So if we take a look at this, the first thing we had to do was put our data in order from least to greatest. And when you did that, you should have found that your smallest number, which is your lower extreme, was 35. Let's make that a little bit bigger so you can see it. Your Q1 was right by the 60. I'll get that a little precise. Let me solve that really quick and I'll bring it back. Okay, so I put my numbers in order from least to greatest. So we're first going to find the median. I got my median of 88. That's why there's a dot there. I know some of you probably didn't count by 5s, but that's okay. Just try to, if you didn't get it, make sure you're doing it now. The next one that we needed to find was the lower extreme. That was 35. That's why there's a dot at the 35. And then at 100 is the upper extreme. That's why the dot's out there. So let's find Q1 by going from there to there. So the middle is 61. That's why that dot's pretty close to 60. Then back here, our middle is 97. So that is why Q3 is at 97. We drew our box around. Our line goes down at our median. And then we attach with our whiskers. And that's all you had to do on that. Make sure you're getting out your homework. And on the next screencast, I will be going over some of your problems.